The message came at 10:47 p.m. I was brushing my teeth, phone on the counter, when the screen lit up with that sentence. Casual, teasing, cruel. I'm going to sleep away for 2 days. Use your hand and have fun, face blowing a kiss. Mint foam froze on my tongue. My reflection stared back at me through the bathroom mirror. Toothbrush mid-air, pulse pounding. It wasn't the words that gutted me. It was the tone. The breezy confidence of someone who didn't care how that sentence would land. She never texted like that anymore. Ava. My wife. The woman who used to send paragraphs about how she missed me even when I was just at work. The woman who used to call me 3 times a day just to say she loved my voice. Now, a 2-sentence dismissal that sounded more like an inside joke shared with someone else. I stared at the screen until the light dimmed. My chest felt tight, hollow, like something was clawing its way out from inside. I typed and erased 3 different replies. Where are you going? Sleep away? Since when? What's that supposed to mean? I sent none of them. Instead, I just wrote, okay, have fun. The words burned as I pressed send. The house was silent except for the low hum of the refrigerator. Her perfume, something floral and expensive, still lingered faintly on the couch from where she'd sat earlier that evening, tapping at her phone, smiling at something she never showed me. She'd left right after dinner. Said she was going to help a friend move. No details. No name. No address. Just a quick kiss on the cheek and that faint trace of guilt she thought she hid well. The same guilt I'd been trying to unsee for months. I tried to sleep. I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, my mind conjured scenes I didn't want to imagine. Her in someone else's arms, someone else's sheets, that careless laugh spilling from her lips, the same one she used to give me. At 2 a.m., I got up and checked her social media. Nothing new. But her friend Lily had posted a story. A boomerang clip of 2 wine glasses clinking. A faint silhouette in the background. Ava's hair, unmistakable in the candlelight. The caption read, Weekend Escape Wineglass Kiss Mark. I stared at it for a long time. 2 glasses. A romantic table setting. A hotel room maybe. Something in me broke quietly, like a bone snapping underwater. The next morning I tried to go about my day. Work emails, coffee, dishes. Everything felt mechanical. But every sound seemed amplified. The drip of the faucet, the ping of a text, the tick of the clock. My body was here but my mind kept looping back to that message. Who tells their husband to use your hand and have fun? The words weren't just cold, they were calculated. She wanted me to react. Or maybe she wanted me to stop asking questions altogether. Either way, something in our marriage had already died. I was just now seeing the corpse. By the second night I couldn't stand it anymore. I opened her laptop. Not to snoop, at least that's what I told myself, but to find something. A clue. A reason. Maybe even proof that I was wrong. The screen came alive instantly. No password. She trusted me, or maybe she didn't care. Emails, documents, photos, all clean. But her browser history told a story of its own. The Lakeview Cabin Couples Retreat. How to turn off location sharing iPhone. Romantic playlists. My throat went dry. I checked her iCloud photos. Hidden folder. Locked. I didn't know her passcode but I remembered something. Her brother's birthday. She used it for everything. I typed it in. The folder opened. And there she was, Ava laughing, tangled in bedsheets that weren't ours, her skin glowing in candlelight. A man's hand rested on her thigh. His face wasn't visible but his tattoo, a small compass on the wrist, was. I knew that tattoo. It belonged to Mark. Her coworker. The same man she'd said barely spoke 2 words to her. The world fell silent. No rage. No shouting. Just silence. The kind that presses on your chest like deep ocean pressure, crushing slowly. I sat there staring at the photos, every breath cutting through me like glass. Part of me wanted to throw the laptop. Another part wanted to curl up and disappear. Instead I just stared, memorizing every detail, every lie. Then, without thinking, I emailed the photos to myself. I didn't know why. Maybe to keep the truth from being deleted. Maybe because I needed proof that I wasn't crazy. She came home 2 days later. Sunday night. Same perfume. Same fake smile. She kissed me like nothing had happened, her lips brushing mine lightly, mechanically. Did you miss me? She asked, tossing her bag on the couch. I looked at her, really looked at her. The faint sunburn on her shoulders, the new necklace she hadn't owned before, the subtle scent of his cologne masked under hers. Yeah, I said. I missed you. We ate dinner in silence. She talked about Lily, about moving boxes and wine breaks. Her voice steady but her eyes avoiding mine. Every lie was smooth. Rehearsed. After dinner she went to shower. I sat at the table, staring at the glow of her phone she'd left behind. Messages still open. A chat pinned at the top mark. Curiosity or madness, I don't know which took over. I opened it. The latest text read. He still doesn't know. I almost told him. I hate lying. Don't. He'll find out eventually. He always does. 2 more weeks. Then I'll end it. Promise. Promise. I dropped the phone. 2 more weeks. Then what? Divorce? Confession? Another trip? The shower stopped. I heard the curtain slide open. My hands were trembling. I could confront her now, yell, scream, demand truth. But instead I did something else. I picked up my own phone and sent her a message. I'm going away for a few days. Don't wait up. She emerged from the bathroom, hair wet, eyes wide. What? Where are you going? I smiled almost gently. Just some time away. You know, to sleep. Her lips parted, confusion, then realization, then fear. You saw it, didn't you? She whispered. I didn't answer. I walked past her, suitcase already packed, the photos backed up, my heart beating steady now, not from panic but from finality. At the door I turned back once. She stood in the hallway, clutching the towel like armor, her face pale. Please, Ethan. But I was already gone. Outside, the night air felt sharp and alive. I drove without direction, the road stretching endlessly ahead. My phone buzzed again, her name lighting up the screen. I'm sorry.